Hey everyone, have you been hunting for an AV receiver that can actually keep up with your 8K TV, your Atmos speakers, and maybe even your gaming setup without breaking a sweat? If you've been scrolling through Amazon looking for something that ticks all those boxes, I might have found the one you need. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So, I recently upgraded to the Denon AVR-X6800H, and honestly, it's been a game changer for my home theater. This thing is packed with features, but the real question is, does it actually deliver on all the promises? Let me walk you through what it's like to live with this receiver for a few weeks. First off, the 8K video processing is legit. I've got a new 8K TV, and most receivers just can't handle the bandwidth, but this Denon handles it like a champ. I've been streaming 8K content, and the picture is crisp with no lag or artifacts. Even if you're not quite ready for 8K, the fact that this receiver is future-proof is a huge plus. You won't have to upgrade again in a few years just because your TV outpaces your receiver. Now, let's talk audio. The AVR-X6800H supports up to 13.4 channel processing, which is wild. I've got a 5.1.2 setup, but the virtual height channels really make the sound feel like it's coming from above you, even if you don't have dedicated height speakers. It's not quite the same as a full Dolby Atmos setup with in-ceiling speakers, but for the price, it's a great way to get that immersive experience without the extra cost of more speakers. Plus, it supports DTS, X and Auro 3D, so you're covered no matter what format your content is in. Gamers, listen up. This receiver has a dedicated gaming mode that reduces input lag to almost nothing. I've been playing on my PS5 and Xbox Series X, and the difference is night and day. No more annoying delays when you're trying to react in a fast-paced game. The imaging is also super sharp, so you can actually tell where footsteps are coming from in a game like Call of Duty. It's not something you'd think about until you experience it, but once you do, it's hard to go back. The setup process is surprisingly straightforward, thanks to Denon's on-screen guide. I'm not exactly an AV expert, but I had this thing up and running in about an hour. The guide walks you through everything from speaker calibration to HDMI assignments, and it even explains terms like dynamic HDR and HLG, so you know what you're doing. If you've ever dreaded setting up a receiver, this one makes it almost painless. Another thing I love is the built-in HEOS system. It lets you stream music from Spotify, Tidal, or even your own local network without needing a separate device. I've been using it to play music in different rooms, and it works seamlessly with my phone. The Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity are solid too, so you can stream from pretty much anywhere in the house. Now, let's talk about the HDMI ports. This receiver has 8 HDMI inputs and 3 outputs, which is more than enough for my setup. I've got my gaming consoles, Blu-ray player, soundbar, and streaming devices all plugged in, and there's still room to spare. The HDMI 2.1 ports support 8K at 60 Hz and 4K at 120 Hz, so if you're into high refresh rate gaming, or you've got a high-end TV, this receiver won't hold you back. The Denon AVR-X6800H also has a few nice extras, like voice assistant support. I've been using it with Alexa, and it's super convenient to just say, "Alexa, turn on the TV," and have everything power up automatically. It's not a must-have feature, but it's a nice touch that makes the whole system feel more integrated. So, what are the downsides? Well, it's a big unit, so it's not exactly subtle. If you're tight on space, you'll need to make sure you've got room for it. Also, the price tag is pretty steep. It's not cheap, but if you're serious about your home theater or gaming setup, it's worth the investment. The other thing is that the remote is a bit cluttered. There are a lot of buttons, and it can be a little overwhelming at first. But once you get used to it, it's not a deal breaker. All in all, the Denon AVR-X6800H is a beast of a receiver. It handles 8K video, immersive audio, and gaming like a pro, and the setup is easier than you'd expect. If you're looking to future-proof your home theater, or just want a receiver that can do it all without breaking a sweat, this is a solid choice. Check it out using the link below if you want to see the details for yourself.